So you're rethinking about getting a tattoo, huh? Or maybe you're just here to watch someone else make permanent decisions on temporary emotions. Either way, let us talk about what actually happens when you get inked with tiny needles. Punctures your skin over and over again at lightning speed. We re-talking 3,000 times per minute? Yeah, your skin is basically getting stabbed. For the sake of art, but hey, pain is temporary, tattoos are forever, unless you regret it, in which case laser removal is expensive. It also hurts more, so good luck with that, because surprise, surprise, it is not just some dude drawing on you with a pen. Because it's the spot where at one T just fade away in a week. If the ink stayed in the epidermis, it would flake off when your skin naturally sheds, so yeah. You'd be walking around with a disappearing dragon on your arm. Not ideal. But plot twist, they can T-digest the pigment. So instead, they just kind of hang around and hold the ink hostage in that. It's basically how your tattoo stays put for life, because your immune system gave up and said, fine, you win. And that's fine to you, Dan. T.O., anyone an explanation for why you permanently decorated your skin with a flying toaster or a cryptic symbol you found on? Pinterest, just know that if it's written in a language you don, T-speak, double check it before you end up with soup instead of strength. And praying it sticks, this is a full-blown body modification with needles, pain, healing, and probably at least one moment where you question your life choices. First off, let us start with the obvious, yes, it hurts. Unless you a cyborg or just emotionally numb, in which case, congrats the rest of us. Feel every little poke when you get a tattoo, a machine. Escon Nabi red swollen, oozing and itchy like you. Hugged a cactus while sunburnt for the first couple days. L look like your tattoo is melting off your arm, Dan. T panic that S just plasma blood and maybe a tiny bit of regret. The key is Don T pick it, Don T scratch it, Don T smother it in weird creams. And we'll see you next time where we'll probably explain another weird thing your body does or messes up. Either way. Stay weird, stay curious, and maybe Dan. T tattoo your ex's name, just trust me on that one. And stretches, and what looks cool now, might look very different after a few pizza-fueled years and 3 Don T. Overthink it too much. Yes, it's forever, but so is that embarrassing. Facebook photo from 2009. And you survived that, right? Probably. Your artist will give you instructions, follow them. Unless you want your sick eagle tattoo to end up looking like a diseased chicken. Now let us get science-wise for a second. Your skin has layers like an onion or a complicated X. The tattoo needle goes through the outer layer called the epidermis and into the dermis. That's the middle layer where all the juicy stuff like blood vessels and nerves live. The needle drops ink into the dermis. Once that ink est in your dermis, your body est like, hold up, what the hell is this? In your immune system freaks out because obviously getting stabbed with ink wasn't T, and the plan white blood cells rush in trying to eat the ink particles like little microscopic vacuum cleaners. After you leave the tattoo shop, you're not done. Oh no. Now comes the healing part, which is just a fancy way of saying your skin. Now some people think once it heals that nope, your tattoo will age just like you. It might fade a bit, blur out, or lose its crispness, especially if you treat your skin like it is disposable, wear sunscreen, drink water, and for the love of ink, Dan. T. Get your first tattoo on your ribs, unless you enjoy screaming internally while trying to act tough. Let us also address the elephant in the room tattoo, meaning we get it. You want something deep, maybe a tribute to grandma or your childhood dog, or that one breakup that taught you everything. But also sometimes people just want a cool-looking skull with roses. But hey, tattoos are art, living, breathing, bleeding art, and they've been around for thousands of years, from tribal warriors to bored college students. Humans have always wanted to express themselves through body ink. It's primal, it's personal, and sometimes it's just a midlife crisis with a needle. And yes, tattoos can be addictive. Ask anyone with more than one and they'll tell you, yeah, I'm already planning my next piece. It's like chips you can T-stop at one, except instead of salty snacks. You re-spending hundreds of dollars and sacrificing your skin to a stranger with gloves and a humming machine. So if you're replanning to get a tattoo, here's what you need to know. 1. Pick a good artist. Like, seriously, Dan? T, cheap out unless you want your majestic lion to look like a sad house cat to think about placement. Remember your skin moves. In the end, getting a tattoo is a mix of science, pain, psychology, and a dash of artistic chaos. S your skin, your story, and your decision. So own it, rock it, and try not to faint in the chair. But if you do, Dan, worry, it happens more than you do think. This is Think Bits, bringing you answers to questions you didn't. Know you cared about. Hit that like button, unless you still icing your fresh tattoo.